All right, traders, George here, and time for a look at the week ahead. Monday already underway here. I'm looking at three main things this week just to gauge the health of the market or lack thereof. And well, here's what they are. For starters, the biotech ETF XBI here gone up quite a bit, pretty steep here, especially on the last leg. What I've highlighted here are a couple areas where the trading commitment has built towards the top. Just below 213s takes us below this spike right here, and there's a little bit of a lack of trading commitment below that, a bit of an air pocket until this next level here. Below 213s could see about a $13 to $15 sell-off to drop it to this next level here. And below that, it sets up sort of the same phenomenon where we could see price dropping yet lower to the low 170s and maybe even lower to the upper 150s here. So breakdowns really around the 213 area here would be the red flag to lower prices. The other thing is that we basically just stay where we are or sell off a little bit and recover. But if we get back over new structure highs are at 229s, this spike here is just slightly lower than that. And with price recovering that just another $5 or so higher than where we are, it basically puts us in outer space. We have nothing above where we are. And it makes the bull's job very easy to move price up. 244s and 263s essentially are the two hot spots I'm looking at north of where we are. This is essentially the trigger zone for that price action. Next thing on my list is Apple. Apple has a key event happening right now, so maybe some news from that will act as a further catalyst for the traders to do something. It's had a good uptrend channel here with a recent steep surge to try and break the channel and jump it. There's a lot of trading commitment at about 128, and we're basically there right now. With trades below that area, and there have been a few already, that opens the door to this air pocket pulling price down. About 120 is the first area of interest, about another $8 lower. Resistance turns into a breakout. There's also a key balance beam shelf there, something important to watch on a move lower. Anything below that opens things up yet again. And obviously there's a spike here, there's a support swing here, but this is a more substantial spike. In the very low 100s, it's near the 382, we attain this shelf here, also where resistance became support, vacuum tight on the 382 retrace. Below that, yet another air pocket, and we could see price driving down into the mid 80s, even to the lower 70s. As I showed you on the biotech index, even if we break this uptrend channel here, would want to be looking to be a buyer on the right signals on anything that happened here. May not get it. What if we just happen to chop up here and then resume the trend? Basically, over 128s is a nod to the bulls, and we're a couple cents in that direction right now. So here's an area where, again, there's no trading commitment north of where we are. We're already sitting on this spike right here, a little bit higher, and retesting these highs is the next key price point above where we are is 145. So there's a lot of confluence for that. So that's Apple. And then lastly, since we're talking biotech, we're talking Apple, why don't we talk about the Nasdaq futures? These are essentially the bookends to where price is right now, 43.78 and 44.40. A little bit of a battle zone within that area. So what I'm looking at this week is if we break out of this very mid zone, what happens at 44.40 or 43.78? Breakouts or breakdowns at those levels will likely see price moving quite a bit more in those directions as well. That's basically it. What I'm looking at for the week ahead. We'll talk about these charts plus a lot more in the live room starting tomorrow, and we'll see you guys there.